Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto. Hope you're having a great day. So we've got a few things to discuss, right? The first one is going to be all about FTX. So my brother Robert asked me, so what's the deal with FTX? Well, basically it boils down to, a similarity between Sam Bankman-Fried and Bernie Madoff. Like, put that together. It's somebody that decided that he wanted to use other people's money to invest in things that he had not been given permission to invest in. The closest thing I could think of was Bernie Madoff. Other people are thinking WorldCom, Enron. I don't think that really compares, right? But I'm not going to get into FUD or anything else like that. The facts are, you know, they only have $900 million in liquidity. Their current debt is $9 billion. Investigations are swarming all over the place. But pause, okay? There's a reason why FTX is in the Bahamas. It's a safe haven. It is corporation friendly, from taxes to laws to everything else. So, we would really have to see this play out to see if, Sam Bankman Fried is going to, get hit with any kind of personal legal damages, right? Him or any of his team. We'd have to see everything play out, see what kind of charges they can be brought against him, all that kind of stuff. So put FTX to the side. That's going to be, a giver of news for a period of time, just like Luna was. We will see who's been affected and who has not been affected, and we'll play it by ear from there. What I do want to say to people is there's a separation between bad actors using a monetary or a asset-driven vehicle to do bad things versus the actual vehicles themselves, right? So in this case, we're talking about crypto. Crypto is not the problem. Sam Bankman Fried and whoever went along with what he was doing are the problem. Crypto's fine. Coins are fine, projects are fine. That stuff is fine. It's what these people chose to do with other people's money that is not fine. Because it equates to theft. And that's what we're looking at right now. Moving on from there, you have people like Kevin O'Leary and other institutional investors that are saying, well, they're looking for more regulation of the space before they can get back in. Well, that's possible. And to a certain extent, I actually agree. But to another extent, I'm kind of like, well, you got in knowing there was no regulation. I don't know that I feel sorry for anybody. If you're an institutional investor, you have access to, certain research and certain things that, but if a person is really good at hiding things, and apparently Sam Bankman-Fried was kind of good at it, and his team, whoever was with him, was kind of good at it, they can hide things from even the most stringent of institutional investors, from even the most stringent of retail investors. The only thing I can say is, this is why I preach I'm not a big fan of custodial services. Meaning, for crypto technology, for holding my digital assets, they are my keys. They are my crypto, period. I keep very little cash or money. I keep very little digital assets on any exchange. There's no reason to. Safeguard your own keys. Manage your own stuff. Need a lesson on it? There are tons of resources out there that can give you lessons on what you can do. You can use non-custodial wallets. There are many that are very good. Coinomi, Trust Wallet, even Coinbase Wallet is a separate application that just does the keys. So there are things that you can do to safeguard your own assets. I suggest you do that. Suggest you look into it. Right? If you're a beginner, a lot of these exchanges help you to figure out what to do, how to do it, all that other good stuff. If you're interested in a cold wallet, meaning a wallet that's not connected to anything, You can also use something like Ledger. That's actually something I use. I also use Coinomi. I also use Trust Wallet. I also use Coinbase Wallet. But the wallets themselves, where I am in control of the keys, of the private keys. Understand the difference between a private key and a public key. Private key, you're in control of your assets. Public key, you can only make deposits, basically. Can't figure out anything else back from there. The next exchange that everybody is speaking about is actually Crypto.com, because they messed up, sent out a whole bunch of stuff, and they're trying to figure out, reserves and all that good stuff. I don't know that they've done anything wrong. I just think that they're a small exchange that other people are going to look at and try to, spread FUD, fear, uncertainty, doubt. Do your own research and don't be swayed by other people's FUD, as it's called. Do your own research. Okay? Some of these exchanges are doing good work. Okay? They're doing good work, not stealing from you, keeping separate their funds from customer funds. Some of these exchanges actually are highly regulated as exchanges themselves, right? They do not necessarily carry the same level of insurance. They could be more, could be less as compared to banks. But do your own research on what you want to do with your assets. And this means any asset, stocks, bonds, options, all of this. Do your own research as to who you want to manage all of that. Or if you want to self-manage certain things. Okay? Another one is, don't lose sight of the news that's going on. The news that's out there that could actually pay off in the future. One such piece is VRJAM, a known player in the metaverse space, has partnered with Polygon to create a new VR-based arena in the metaverse. And that's actually a very interesting idea that could actually work. If you look at everything that Polygon has going on, that's yet another positive notch on their winning belt. All the work that they're doing with Disney, Polygon's about to pop off. So I'm paying attention to that. I share that information with my kids share information with me, and that's how the family moves forward. Now, what we should do is probably get into the numbers, although the numbers really aren't all that great, right? And we should all know that. We really should all know that. So we've got, the numbers as they are. Fear and greed index, by the way, let's start there, is at 24, which is extreme fear. We have BTC, or Bitcoin, operating. You can tell the blue band is my outer band, noted by the blue lines. Green lines, my inner band. The old low would have been here, or was here, at about 17,603, and now you can see that we've established a new low at about 15,638. All of that is a very big deal as you start to look at where the market is going and how it's reacting. Something that I would call to your attention is going to be this dynamic. Look at where Bitcoin is. Look at where Ethereum is. All of the coins out there have taken a drop. Ethereum really is holding its own. A few months ago, not even that long ago, Ethereum would have been at a comparable state. Ethereum would have been at like 700-800, maybe even 600. Okay? But look at where it's at. It's almost at 1250. That is huge. It says a lot about the resilience of that coin. Now, don't kid yourself. It also says something about the resilience of Bitcoin. It really does. So when I look at it, I kind of sit there and go, wow, we're showing resistance. We're showing a level of, hey, this is where we're at. Look at Matic. up at 91 cents. These are things that I would be researching to say, well, these are the coins that I'm interested in. What are they doing with respect to the market? And am I being presented with opportunities? I think these are opportunities, and I think the resilience of the cryptoverse, of these coins, says a lot. Anyway, this is Eddie J on Crypto. I hope you have a great day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.